Good afternoon. How's everyone? Busy out there doing your Christmas shopping? Hopefully you're doing a bit of cooking as well. So tomorrow I am having a birthday party for my darling daddy who is going to be 90 on Christmas Eve. So I'm making the birthday cake and I'm doing the all-time best cake ever. It's been a basic cake, or not really basic, it's not basic at all. It's gluten-free, it's dairy-free, it's all whole ingredients. If you have not made Torte Caprese before, put it on your wish list. Buy your chocolate when it's on special because it's all real ingredients. So I'm going to flip the screen and I'm going to give you a couple of little extra bonuses because this morning I went to farmer's market and I picked up all my veggies. So when I come home in winter, I tend to make what's in the bottom of the fridge soup, but if I've got the ingredients, I usually make a couple of jars of stock. So that's what I did this morning. And then I went out for brunch. So I'm going to flip the screen so I can't see anyone. I can't see what you're saying about me. So, but remember, I will come back and look later. So I left my bowl dirty so that I could make my first lot of veggie stock. So sometimes it's a bit hard to get those little bits and pieces out. So all I'm going to do is put enough water to the top of the blade. So just as a rule of thumb, to the top of the blade is 500 mils, roughly. Okay, so pop your lid on and then we're going to come to turbo. So you might also notice that I've got my screen set out for the things I use the most. I love this. So you can alter that, and I will do another tutorial on how to do this. And I'm just going to put it for half a second, and I'm going to do it 3 times. So that gets me ready. Oh, help if I put the chimney cap on. So what that does, that flicks all that water up. It rinses our lid, and then this is my next lot of liquid stock. So I just need a container to put that into. So if you're making a risotto, making a stew, making a curry, I don't keep it for days and days, but that should have enough salt in it to be my first lot of stock. So I'll empty that out. And then I'll give this a really quick wash up. And so one of the things I recommend is getting your detergent and diluting it. So this is my concentrate and this is my diluted. I often say get a pump. This one's a foaming pump so it won't work, but just get a cheap pump, dilute it down, that much detergent and that much water. With this one I can just do a couple of squirts and then come and give it a quick wash up. Obviously, I don't want veggie stock paste in my Torte Caprese. I'd love to know, have you made Torte Caprese? Have you done any twists? Because with true fashion, I'm going to be doing a twist on mine today. It's for my darling daddy. And back in the day, he liked a wee drop of rum. So today, I'm going to do something a little bit different with mine. So, quick wash up. Quick rinse. And I did this the other day on my live to show you how quick and easy it is to dry up. Give a wipe round your lips. Now the types of tea towels you use makes a big difference as well. The best are microfiber, so the Norwex, I love my Norwex. I've got a couple of old Tupperware ones, but our new Thermomix ones are amazing. They're huge. You can almost use it as a gym towel, to be honest. So now that's done a quick wash up. That's how quick and easy it is. Now, because I'm going to be milling sugar and milling chocolate, I'm going to show you a quick little hack And again, it's another turbo hack. Let me just dry up my lid. Another little trick, just to flick any of the moisture that's underneath the blade, all you need to do is pop your lid back on and turbo 1 second. So that will flick out. Let's see if there was any. There is a tiny bit. Don't know if you can see that. I'll come and have a look. Don't know if you can see there's a little bit of splashing just around the edges. So I will give that a dry. And that is ready to go. Okay, so the recipe I'm doing today, Torte Caprese, we've been making it since the TM 31 days. But I'm going to be making a bigger batch because it's going to be feeding 30 people. So I'm going to come into my recipes. I've saved it as a created collection. Created recipe. I haven't changed the picture of it yet, but when I go into this, it's going to have adjusted all of my ingredients. So extra butter, extra chocolate, extra almonds. I never do the amount of sugar. Now it wanted 7.5 eggs. So I had a couple of little eggs, a couple of big eggs. I'm actually doing 8 eggs because they're all different sizes. So that's what I'm going to do. But I thought what I would do, I need to have my ingredients. I need 310 grams of dark chocolate. Now you can make this with milk chocolate. If you do, it's not the same. It's not as rich, but it's not an overly sweet cake. Now, because my dad likes a bit of rum, I'm actually going to use rum and raisin with 1 block, and then I'll make up the balance with just normal dark chocolate. So what I tend to do, just scoop it back a bit, when I'm breaking up my chocolate, so this recipe will talk me through, it says it's imported by me. It will talk you through everything that you need. But I thought, I've done that, I don't need that. So what I've done, I've got a baking tray here and I've just made it a little bit higher. I will take the bulldog clips off, but if you forget, it doesn't matter because they're metal. But I have done it with pegs before. Don't forget to take your pegs off, okay? Otherwise you will be in trouble. So here it says 310 grams of dark chocolate, but I'm going to just come back and I'm going to come into here. I'm going to come forward again. I just want to show you this. So here you can come to chocolate, grated. I have dark chocolate and I want it nice and fine. And I actually need 315. So, and you've heard of a thing called shrinkflation? Yes, it's a real thing. It's probably even in the dictionary now. Used to be 250 grams, was great for this recipe because it was 250 grams of chocolate, but now it's 180. So we will have to top it up with something else. So we've got our rum and raisin. There we go. And so that's one. Oh look, smack on, 180. And then this was just a last minute decision to do the rum and raisin because it was on special, and I thought Dad loved his rum and I need a bit of chocolate for the ganache after. So we might have a light on ganache. Okay, 300, that's going to do me because I do need that little bit of chocolate for later. Okay, so then I'll pull the screen down and I'll come back and see how the scale still stays on. It actually wants me to put in another 5 grams. I'm not going to worry about that, so tick that off. Pop my lid on. Actually, go back, Denise. Oh, what are you doing? I didn't finish that, did I? Let's just go back. And we'll come back here. We'll go to the chocolate. Sorry guys. Great. Dark chocolate. Fine. It wants me to weigh in my chocolate. I love again when you take the lid off, it stays at 0. Weigh your lid, and we will take, what's that? It wants me to throw in, let's do it this way. Tick that off. Then it's going to come through, tell me to put my lid on. 15 seconds. Oh, I've lost my lid. Okay. So it's 15 seconds speed 8, and I just want to check the difference between this and the actual recipe. So 15 seconds. Ka-ching, ka-ching. And that is my chocolate, all grated. And, oh, smell that rum and raisin. So, doesn't matter that my bowl's not clean, because now I'll come back and I'm going to skip that, and it wants 3 10 grams of almonds. So, over a bit there. Oh, let's get ticked off. No, it's not going to tick me off, that's okay. And then it wants 7 seconds, speed 6, to make my almond flour. Now, one tip with this recipe, if you're making this recipe, please don't be tempted to buy blanched almonds. It won't work, because you need to have that skin on your almonds for this recipe, okay? So, 7 seconds. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. So, 7 seconds. Excellent. Now, we need to come into our butter. I did kind of half pre-weigh this. So, let's go. Oh, why are my scales not on? Oh. Okay, I need 310. Oh, actually no, it's actually wanting me to do the sugar at the moment. Okay, another tip. 310 grams of sugar? I don't think so. I go half. I'm going to do about 150. So, let's see, 150. You really, look, I personally don't think you need that amount of sugar. If you want it, absolutely, you can. So that's our sugar is done. Then I want to do my butter. It's very easy to get room temperature butter at the moment. I've even got the air conditioner on and this is quite soft. So 186, that will do me. Tick that off. Now my eggs. So I've got my 6 eggs there. 7 eggs, little ones, and one more. I didn't have enough room in my container, so that's my eggs. Baking powder, 1.5 tablespoons. Now, I've probably told you 100 times, I don't own a measuring spoon, so that's about right, I reckon. Okay, and some cocoa powder. So you can omit this and use coffee. I don't have any instant coffee at home, but you can use coffee if you want to zhuzh it up. You could also put some orange zest in there, so but mine's going to have a rum and raisin flavour today. And I'm not doing the amaretto, and I just need to mix that. Add the reserved chocolate and nuts. And I love this because those nuts have still got a little bit of texture. It's not really finely milled like the shop bought almond meal. And I do believe the shop bought almond meal is blanched. It's not like this. So I'm just going to give this a quick scrape down. And take that off. And go. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Okay. Transfer mixture into the prepared pan. So, oh, yum. So the reason I lined my pan was so that when this rises, it will have a little shelf. So to get more batter off your blade, all you need to do is pop your lid on. We will come back down here to turbo for 1 second. Now the great thing with gluten-free is you can just, it's not like flour, you can't overwork that flour. Come all back to front. And look how clean that blade is. By whizzing that off, I've got chocolate on my elbow, then I'll get it on my nice white dress. So, and yum. So that's my little twist on the Torte Caprese. I'll take these bulldog clips off, and when that rises, that's going to have a little shelf. I might just get another spatula to get the rest of that off. And come back to the recipe because I need to know how much. Oh, 55 to 60 minutes in a 180 oven. Now, I'm not great at preheating my oven. Number one, it's too hot to have your oven on longer than you really need it in this weather. So, I will just keep an eye on it. So, I'm going to put the timer on. And I'm going to do 50 minutes. So, let's come to 50 minutes. And that will call me when I need to take it out the oven and check it. So what I'm going to be doing with this, I'm doing a ganache over the top, and then I'm going to be making a berry coulis and just some whipped cream. So anyway, that's Torte Caprese. Let me know if you have never made it, or if you have, if you've got any twists on how you do it. Okay? Take care, and I'll see you all on the flip side. And remember, hashtag replay if you're watching this later.
Bye.